Hi everybody, Micheline from Micheline Makes again. Still got a cough. I might cough a couple of times in this, but it's not as bad as it was before. We have both had, his lordship and myself have had 2 weeks of absolutely terrible coughing. And just when you think that's it, it's getting better, then you got the pain in the throat, and through the night it got worse, and oh, just unbelievable. And one of the things, I was really coughing like mad one night, and I decided I had to do something about it. I read up about it. I tried all your different concoctions that you recommended to me. All of them helped. They eased the throat. I tended to take them more in the evening because that was the time that it got worse. I did have some in the morning at first when it was really bad, and they all helped. Oh, my battery's running out. All of your concoctions helped a great deal, so thank you very much. I've actually saved them, and somewhere along the course of my vlogs, I will, maybe it's not in this one, but in a coming one perhaps I shall give you some recipes, or I'll put a link to the recipes that you've all given me, because I thought they were really good. I like the honey and lemon one that I was using, but I did take it one night late. I actually took a cup up with me to bed, and I don't know if it was the lemon or what, but when I drank it, and I felt very nauseous all night with it. I just couldn't cope with the fact that I had lemon late at night. I'm a lover of garlic and I'm a lover of onions, so I tried those and they worked really well as well. So I've really enjoyed some of the concoctions you've told me to try. I'm on the mend. It's taken, we've worked it out, it's 3 weeks. I'll probably tell you in the next vlog how we worked it out, and a little bit more conversation, because his lordship comes on in the next vlog for you, and basically we told you we told you a bit more about it. So let's move on to this. I wanted to show you some of the garments that I've made in recent weeks. Now, one of them was shirt, and the shirt that I made was this one. And I've already made a blue one, and I've already shown you this one, but I wanted to add cuffs to it. So what I want to show you here is how I've added the cuffs to it. And it looks alright. They're a bit short, but that suits me. It's fine because I've got short arms anyway. So yeah, I was quite happy with that. So here's a little video to show you what it's like. And then the next thing I made was a green cable jumper. Now, the green cable is like a stretch sweatshirty type of cable. I once made I think one of my very first things that I made was a Lecala top with a hood, and it had I think it had a zip down there. I've still got it, and it's somewhere in my wardrobe, and it was grey, and I put some purple in. It was my very first attempt with the Lecala. The instructions weren't that good, and I did make a bit of a botch up here, but I put a bit of purple fabric on it, covered it up. I'll put you a little picture up to let you see. So this green fabric is the cable fabric that everybody swears by and loves. I didn't like it. I did not like it, and the reason why I didn't like it, to be fair, the fabric I liked, but the pattern that I made, I didn't think it went with the pattern. And the pattern that I made was simply, I decided to make, what did I do it with? I decided to do my favourite one, which is the Jaylee Yoko, which has now changed to that. And I thought I'd make and do a little V-neck type of jumper. It's a drop sleeve. Because it's a thick fabric, the drop sleeve doesn't hang very well. The sides tend to gather up a bit here. And every time I put it on, I got really hot with it. Not so much hot as in wearing a woolly jumper, but hot as in wearing a man-made fabric. And I couldn't bear wearing it more than about 20 minutes to half an hour. So whilst it's a lovely fabric, I wasn't impressed by the top that I made, or I didn't think it was suitable for the top. I wanted it to be a bit like a sweatshirty type top, and I didn't think it worked with it, and also I didn't feel comfortable with man-made fibres. So I will wear it, and it's not kind of winter, but it's not summer. So I think I'm going to have to wear it when it's really, really cold, and I really want to be hot. So but it won't go in the bin. It won't be got rid of. I will wear it sometime, somewhere. What was the next thing I showed you? The next thing I showed you was I can't remember what the next thing was that I showed you. I showed you the green. Oh, the next thing I showed you was a polo top, a polo neck top, and it was actually the Jaylee Yoko, which is now that one, and it was a polo neck top. I loved that, but again, it's a man-made. It's a jersey cotton. Love the pattern, love the style. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear it as a polo neck for this year, and then next year I might remove the polo neck and make it into a V or something. I love polo neck collars, but I mean, years and years ago I wore a lot of polo neck collars, but I'm beginning to find that polo neck collars, whilst they are slightly flattering in that they hide that double chin when you've got it up here, I tend to think it's a little bit warm. And like the other top, I found it was a little bit on the warm side, but I do like it. I made it slightly wider on the hips, so it covers the hips nicely. I probably will wear it. I think it's probably because we've had such mild weather. It's not the weather for wearing it. I've made it. The weather's quite mild, and really, maybe if it gets cold and I wear it, I'll probably feel I'll feel more comfortable in it. So that was the next one. Do you remember this top? I made that, about 2 or 3 years ago. I loved it. I loved it so much. You never saw me wearing it, but I did wear it. And one day, the problem that I have with white tops is I can't keep them clean. The things I do, I end up getting dirty, and I think it was before lockdown. I wore it for work, and I got some dirt on it, and I couldn't get the dirt off. No matter how much I washed it, I couldn't get the dirt off, and I can't even remember where the dirt was. So I couldn't get all. I wanted to do something to it, and I didn't want to get rid of it. So in the end, I decided to dye it blue. Upside is it covered the dirty mark. Downside is that you can see the seagulls on the fabric, and because there were seagulls on the fabric, the dye kind of showed the seagulls but didn't show it well enough. So then I decided what I would do was to pick certain seagulls that were just on the front and just use a gold paintbrush with acrylic paint, and I painted round the top of the seagull, and it just kind of stood out a bit. Not too much, but you know, kind of, if people were looking at me, they'd be able to see, oh, those seagulls are touched up with gold. They've got gold on them, but other ones don't, you see. So I decided I'd do that. I still wear it. I have on the neckline, it was white thread obviously, and the white's still there, but because it's white and because it's navy blue, it actually looks quite nice. So that was a one where I modified it because I dirtied it. made the named dress, no, from Named Clothes. Named Clothing, is it called Named Clothing? The TAIKA blouse dress. I loved it, I really did. So this is the almost finished version. I've made the sleeves. You're supposed to turn those up and then put the elastic here. I like mine, I've left mine longer because I quite like them longer, so I can have them down there. Everything about it I like. I think I need to take this in at the sides a bit. It's kind of a little bit baggy here, probably because it's a cotton jersey, but I think that will make a difference. And I'm going to put little red buttons on because you can just see that the daisies have got red on, so I might put little red buttons on and that might set it off a bit more. This was the first one I made with the red buttons. You saw me, I will show you me wearing it. What I don't, and this is the same thing, the problem I have with every shirt typey dress that I make, these tend to start coming open or the bulge a bit. Don't like that. So what I'm probably do is, this is a stretch fabric, so I can actually put this over my head, so I might just sew down there, all the way down, just to stop it from bulging out. It's something I've always had to do, especially with having a big bust. I always found that you tend to pop open, or it doesn't matter how well your buttons are or how much space you've given on your shirt, it tends to bulge open. So I think with this I think I'm going to sew that down because I'm never going to open it up. This is the thing that I find with shirt dresses, I never open them. So I think rather than have that which draws your eye to these gaps, I will fill that up. I'll store down there. Probably, normally I would have done it by machine, but I think I'll do it by hand, just hand stitch all the way down, just to keep it in place. The cuffs I made on elastic, and they're meant to be turned in like that and then have a wide cuff so that when you're wearing it you see the inside of the fabric. I didn't do that. I actually lined it with some bias binding for the elastic. I did it like, by not doing that, it's made it longer, but it also means that when I lift my arm up you can see the white part of the fabric. I might just, if I was really sensitive about it, I might just reline that with some fabric just to cover it up. But I don't, with it being the first attempt, I'm really not bothered. Do I like the colour? I'm not sure. This is, I like it. I do like it. But it is really pulling at my heartstrings to put it in the machine and dye it. I'm sorry, that is me. I'm just thinking maybe the darker colour might flatter me more with it on. So you never know. I'm kind of saying don't do it, don't do it, do not do it, don't do it, don't do it. But then my other thoughts going, it'll be better if it's darker. Go on, go on, go on. You will, you will, you will, you will. You can. So a bit like that Irish, what was it called? Father Ted. You will. So, I don't know. I'm tempted to turn it into dark blue and then the buttons will be nice. I would probably find that if I've got any white thread, which I do have a little bit of, that might stand out. I'd probably have to go over it with a bit of permanent blue pen. Done it before, not a problem. So I'll try it for a while in this colour, and if I feel it looks a bit sickly because I've got grey hair, grey dress, I mean I'm wearing a grey top, a grey jacket here, but it's a dark grey, and I'm inclined to think that when you've got that colour grey, I don't know if this will go with it or not, but I shall persevere. You will see in this video that the first video shows you what it's like. It's a bit baggy, and I took it in. What I did was I took it in down the sides, and on the back I didn't gather it. I just put a little pleat on both sides. I don't know, you can't hardly see, just one little pleat there and one little pleat on the other side. So I took it in and it fitted a lot better. As I mentioned in my other vlog, I made this one 2 sizes smaller. So this is, it's almost finished. I've just got a bit of pressing to do all over the place. This is the green one. I like this. This is a rayon chalice. It's gorgeous. It looks really nice with those green buttons, and the green buttons tie in with the tiny little yellow The green buttons tie in with the tiny little yellow dots. And the sleeves I did like as they, more or less as they suggested. I turned them well in so that when you're wearing it, you can't really see. You tend to see the inside of the fabric. I like it. I love it. I have to wear, because it's so thin, the fabric's so thin, I do wear one of these pair of knickers that goes right up and covers all your bumps and bulges. But I still have a few bumps and bulges on the back, and I still have a few bumps and bulges on the side. But I am on a mission, as I told you last time, losing weight. Although at the moment I'm not having much success, because sucking a packet of cough sweets is about 450 calories. And so once all of this here is gone, then I shall be able to concentrate a bit more on it. But yeah, I do like this. And I think once I've lost a couple of pounds, or more than a couple of pounds, it will look even better. So this is the named dress. No, it's the namedclothing.com TAIKA blouse dress. And there you have it, ladies. Those are all the clothes that I've made so far. I think that's all that I've videoed. I think so. And I'm looking a bit scruffy at the moment, as I say. Not back to normal, but we are trying, we're hoping so. We keep thinking we're both going to get better. He'll say, oh, my throat started hurting again. And then I'll burst out coughing. And then in the middle of the night, we'll both go to bed. Well, we'll both go to bed and we'll say, oh, I think we're better now. And then in the middle of the night, he wakes up coughing mad. And then I follow by coughing like mad. And we'll both wake up and we're coughing. So, and as I say, the other day, I had to sit upright. Everybody we've talked to I've talked to a few other people who've had this cough, and they've just said, oh, it's gone on for ages, it's gone on for ages. So this is week 3, gradually getting better. Hopefully week 4 I will be shot of it completely. So hopefully it's all going to be gone. Now I know you're going to ask me, what's this jacket you're wearing? This jacket I have had, it's a bought one actually. Can't remember which make it is. Which make is it? It is Wallace. It's a Wallace, and it was a size 16. I used to wear it when I was repping, going around all the colleges and universities, selling textbooks to schools and colleges, and I loved this. I bought it in Wallace in Phoenix and Newcastle. Love it. I bought it, it was baggy, I put weight on, it still looks fairly baggy on me, so it must have been like a massive boat on me before. And I'll dip that down a bit to let you see it there. It just meets where it touches down here. I wouldn't normally wear it fastened up, but it is a lovely wool jacket. Can you see it's a wool jacket? It's lovely, really nice. Nice big heavy shoulders, rather like a shacket really, and I do like wearing it. So I'm off. I'm going to love you and I'm going to leave you, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.